Luke Maloney was only 43 years old when he got arrested by the police officers in an assault case. He was a known biker among the people, as he was the president of the Hells Angels Club. No one expected him to commit such an act, and he finally got convicted. Why would the president of Hells Angels commit such a horrible act? Would he escape the hands of laws? Let's dive into the video to find out what happened to him. Luke spent a year behind the bar, and he was even placed on a good behavior bond for 12 months. He was asked to pay $1,500 as found in Melbourne County. It was in 2022 that he assaulted a former member. Luke was not alone. He was accompanied by another member. Luke led the team, and everyone looked up to him. Most of the members traveled in Harley-Davidson, and they showed an interest in very aggressive behavior. The club has more than 3,600 members. They targeted the victim because of his friendship with the rival club. They spent days laying out detailed sketches about the victim. Then they decided to charge at him when the right time came. A wooden bat was used to beat him and cause severe injury. The victim tried to run away, but the duo managed to catch the victim. Then they grabbed the victim by his nose ring and blocked his way from running away. They slapped him several times. The victim was bleeding, but this didn't bring any sympathy to the attackers. The victim tried to run away and escape from their hands, but another attacker caught the victim. The third attacker held the victim by his legs and pulled him down. The victim somehow escaped from the attackers. Luke and Kane Montebello were the attackers. Even though Luke didn't attack the victim that much, he was carrying poison with him. The duo attacked a victim in his 20s, and he was hospitalized with severe injuries. He was admitted to the Royal Melbourne Hospital, and it will take a long time for him to completely recover. The incident was morally incorrect and legally unjustified. It showed the evil character of Luke and Montebello. The victim was outnumbered, and they attacked him with bad intentions, which could result in a much worse consequence. Luke held a significant position in the club. He was not a mere member. His history of holding top positions made the police officers trace his movement. He will use his power to get a lesser sentence in court. There is more to this sensational case, and we will keep you updated. Maloney and Montebello assaulted the victim at the Reservoir home. Even though they faced several offenses, it's highly confusing whether they will follow a righteous path. Their phones were seized, and there was strong evidence against them. CCTV footage was also against them. They were fully trapped. They had to go through extensive court proceedings. The third Angel member did not escape. He was also charged with assault against the young victim. Do you think he can prove his innocence? How did he put himself in this situation? How did he get into such a dangerous club? The Hells Angels Motorcycle Club is well known throughout the world for both its membership record-breaking number and the way its members drive around in prized Harley-Davidsons. There are over 3,000 members of the club, which has a fan base. They have a global following and are always accepting new members. They act rebelliously and occasionally commit unthinkable crimes. The majority of the time, they manage to get away, but circumstances did not work in their favor because the outlaws were caught breaking the law many times. What they call the Hells Angels Club is the hell on earth. Police have placed club members on their blacklist after they are implicated in serious crimes. Extortion, drug trafficking, and violence are linked to them. For decades now, they have imposed a terrifying reign. The club has around 22 chapters nationwide. It has a strong base in Australia. It was in 1975 they established a first base. What makes them stand out from other rival clubs is their selection of members. They always keep the number low and recruit members who will stay loyal to them. It's not because there are no interested bikers. There are hundreds of bikers dreaming day and night to join this notorious club. In New South Wales, they operate 7 chapters. It lays across Sydney. They continue to expand and make sure that the right ones reach them. They follow the policy of showing no mercy to their rivals. Maloney was respected inside the club as well as outside the club. Members of other prominent clubs respected him. He had the Hells Angels badge and used to proudly show them to others. He had a filthy new badge with him. He earned it by being involved in a fight for the welfare of the club. Only those who fought for the club will receive this special badge. Those who possess this badge will be respected. In April 2022, Maloney was arrested. He was arrested by the Echo Task Force detectives. The detectives were investigating drug trafficking, and they found a link to the Hells Angels Club. They wanted to know more about it. That's when they came to know about the pending case on Luke. They thought of questioning him and investigating further on him, which would open the gate to the Hells Angels Club. As he was no longer an active member and voluntarily disassociated with him, he could help them in some way. It's a long shot. He might or might not spill the dark secrets. The police officers searched 2 residencies and a reservoir. They found an imitation of AK-47 and drugs. There was cocaine and steroids which were used for human growth. They also found a large amount of cash.
21. They call him Cool Hand Luke Maloney.
Luke was head of the Angel City Charter, and he was known as Cool Hand Luke. In July 2021, he was given the position of national president of the club. He was a former boxer and was a very talented one. He knew the weaknesses of his opponents. He knew to tackle any new moves thrown at him. He was a cool boxer who would take down his opponents in seconds. He was connected with Melbourne County. Now imagine you are a member of this club. You are officially recruited by them. Don't you think it would be very difficult to declare disassociation from the club? Your life could be in danger. Maloney did it effortlessly. This declaration created doubt in the minds of the police officers. They are doubtful whether Luke completely resigned from the club or not. What consequences did these notorious men face in court? The pair was convicted on the grounds of intentionally causing serious injury, assault, recklessly causing serious injury, assault with a weapon, possession of poison, and extortion. They were on bail for another offense when they attacked this victim. The judge pointed out the joint actions executed by the attackers. They pleaded guilty, and Luke admitted possessing poison and stolen goods with him. When his residence was searched, prescription forms and illegally obtained medicines were found. Luke then proceeded to say that he was no longer a member of Hells Angels. He disassociated himself from the club voluntarily. He was asked to pay a fine of $1,500. He was also given a 12-month good behavior bond. The judge considered the stable relationship Luke maintains with his partner and 10-year-old child. He has caused no harm to them. This showcased the good in him. Montebello was asked to pay $1,200. He was convicted and given an 18-month good behavior bond. On February 20th, Maloney will come to court to fight a drug possession charge. He denies having any drugs on him while he attacked the victim. We have to wait and see whether he will be acquitted or convicted for possession of drugs. If you take a look at the history of the Hells Angels Club, you can see that this is not the first case. There are numerous cases against its members. They all go back to the club and continue what they do. It's nothing new for them. The club is full of violence, and they are very well adjusted to it. They always fight with their rival clubs to establish power and authority. Do you think Luke will go back to the violent activities he was once involved in? Do you think Hells Angels will call him back? Let us know in the comments.